guys, Shadow Reviewer here, and today I'll be reviewing H20, Just Add Water, Season 3, Episode 1, The Awakening. Where Season 1's first episode was clumsily handled, but nice introduction, Season 2, Episode 1 had a fantastic premise, on top of an advantage of having a great introduction. Season 3, Episode 1 has a good idea, but isn't okay. Okay, where do I begin with this? I do like, water being used as a mechanism for a premise of not just the episode, but for the season. I like that. That's generally not that bad. The effects when the water attacks Cleo and Rikki in the middle of the episode, the way it moves, the way it attacks, the way it shimmers in the water is actually pretty decently made. Not bad. The best scene is where Rikki gets kidnapped and Cleo and new girl Bella, more on her later, combine their strengths to try and free Rikki. I think it's a really good scene. It's honestly my favorite. Now, I do like there's a new mermaid in the group, but also don't like what okay. Now, we've got a new mermaid in not only the show, but in the new trio. Her name is Bella, played by Indiana Evans. Sorry if I butchered that. And she's not bad. I mean, her singing is actually pretty impressive. I mean, I love the idea that not only is she a singer in the show, Bella as a character, but she sings the intro. I generally like that, and it's a pretty good one. Don't get me wrong, Season 1 was good, Season 2 was great, Season 3 is where it excels in the intro. I love that not only does it sung beautifully, but it is sung by one of the main trio. That's legit clever. I like that. And now, remember what I said in my Season 2 Episode 22 review? I think I did. Go watch that if I did. Rikki says this line. The reason why Charlotte doesn't have any powers is because all three powers are taken. This episode pretty much contradicts that idea. What's Bella's power? She can turn things into jelly. No, really. She could turn water into jelly. You know, telekinesis. Yeah, I had to look that up. I think that kind of contradicts that whole idea, but I think it's okay. I mean, the effect when it turns into jelly is okay. Yeah, that is a big contradiction and kind of a inboard plot hole right there. What else do I do like here? Luke Mitchell as Will is fine. I mean, I know because he's from Home and Away, but I think he's okay here. I mean, his scene when he has to interact with the moving water is actually pretty well done. I mean, with barely any dialogue, it's pretty solid. I like it. Now, you must be wondering why I haven't talked about Emma yet. She's not just in this episode, she's not in Season 3, period. And you must be wondering why. Well, Claire Holt couldn't film Season 3 and decided to film and star in this. Yes, I've got this movie. It's called The Messengers 1 and 2. She's in the sequel, Messengers 2, The Scarecrow. And I've heard it's not great. So, I'm kind of split on this. I mean, maybe she couldn't, film the show and the movie at the same time, but it's kind of weird they would continue the show without her. I mean, she was one of the main trio. This feels underutilized. And, how does the show explain her absence? Traveling the world with her family. That's a pretty okay, I wouldn't say stupid. That's a pretty dumb way to explain why she's not in it. I mean, it feels pretty dumb to me. I don't know. They could have explained it a lot better. Maybe she, how do I put this into one? Actually, I'll get back to you on that. I don't know, it feels pretty forced. Especially when it's their final year of high school, by the way. I mean, Zane in this episode is a really, really nice. His entire character in this season is to open up a cafe with Rikki. And I really do like him here. I mean, not only did he wanted to start a business of his own, that's nice. Sadly, it's with his father's money. And yes, this is the one and only time his father's mentioned. That was nice. But the nicest goes up to 10 when he tells Rikki, not only did I buy the place, I'm sharing it with you. And he even names the cafe after her. That's legit sweet. I like that. Nate in this episode, as much as I hate his character in season 1 and especially 2, he's okay here. I mean, he's kind of full of himself, but I like that not only is he willing to share the music in the band, he shares it with Bella, who, yes, is now the singer instead of him. Thank God. So, yeah, that's, And the ending is fine. I mean, I do like they're willing to accept Bella straight away. Now, to be fair, the difference between Bella and Charlotte was very, kind of an annoyance for the girls right from the start, where Bella, they just met this chick, and she was there the whole time. Oh, and speaking of which, at the start of the episode, I like that, after seeing Bella getting bullied by some obnoxious dick, they used their powers very subtly to harass him back. I do legit like they're willing to stand up for someone they just met. That's legit sweet. And the ending is okay. I do like they accept Bella straight away. I mean, she was a nice girl. She saved Rikki's life. That was good. So that's my review of the very first episode, the Awakening. It's not a bad start. I like the premise that water is now being used as an enemy, and Indiana Emmons and Luke Mitchell as additions to the cast is fine enough. Next Sunday, I'll be reviewing episode 2, Jungle Hunt. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.